is Skynet done wrong? We've seen this, and like, why would the entity wait for every other countries to like fight over each? I'm like, sir, just blow up the world, and then you get the thing that you want at the end. Like, what exactly is the motive here?
There's a problem with escalation where the movies didn't need to get this big. Keep in mind, Mission Impossible 3, they're chasing some sort of doomsday device in that movie that we never even find out what it does. And it doesn't matter.
We do now.
Yeah, we do now. But in Mission Impossible 3, we have no idea what it does, and it doesn't matter because it's about the characters and it's about the fact that the villain wants it. It's going to wreak havoc with it. So Ethan needs to get it, and that's all we need to know, and we're off. And we've had escalation and escalation and escalation with these plots because they feel like they have to. And now it goes back to what Cliff is saying. It's this world-destroying, all-encompassing, internet-devouring. They keep saying cyberspace. I felt like this was like a hacker movie made in like 1993. How many times they use the word cyberspace?
Is this War Games?
Oh, you took it right. I was about. Oh,
So I think it's worth, like, you guys were talking earlier about what it's trying to say, right? And I think it's worth analyzing the type of movie Tom Cruise and McQuarrie probably envision in their head, right? Like, Ethan's last mission is taking down Skynet. It's taking down this AI because they make real movies. Going back to what we were just talking about, like, all of this stuff is practical and AI is coming for their jobs and our jobs, and all the meta idea of like Ethan has to go back to basics and he has to rely on old technology and the classics to save us from a artificial intelligence. And so that's what this story is trying to convey. Does it work? Maybe not, but like, I can see the idea of like, this is Tom Cruise making a real movie, and the message is don't let the robots win. And what, like, we already have news stories of like they tried to shut down this artificial intelligence and it was secretly storing a backup of itself because it didn't want to die. And those are real world stories that are happening in today's life. And so to say the entity, we don't understand its plan or why it wants to do this and why is it trying to do self-preservation, it's very much rooted in our reality and how AI is working today. Does that make for a good movie? Maybe not. I'm not going to refute that. But I also think Tom Cruise and McQuarrie are like leaning into this idea of art is in danger, AI bad.
What though? If that's what we're doing, why don't we have scenes where Ethan and Benji are figuring out that they need to go back to old technology and they need to outwit the entity in that way?
I would have loved that Luther had figured out new ways of using analog technology, and they bring back gadgets from old school Mission Impossible stuff.
Like from the show?
Yes!